Hello Kaiju fans, welcome back to the Kaiju World Order. I must apologize for the complete lack of videos lately. Well, no lie, I finally got a new TV, got my PlayStation 5, and I've been kind of just not doing anything for the past week or so, besides work. But here we are, back at it. News out the ass galore. Starting with Sam Neill in the MonsterVerse, cast for the next MonsterVerse movie, Godzilla x Kong 2, Godzilla vs. Kong 3, whatever you want to call it right now. I'm pretty sure he's gonna just be either a military guy or a scientist dude, but part of me really hopes they do something a bit more original with him. Let him be an alien or a bad guy or something. I don't want to see him wasted like Bryan Cranston in 2014, and with Trapper coming back, who was probably the most outlandish main character yet, hopefully we can have some more fun and have Sam Neill in a more crazy type of role. I really don't want to see him playing Dr. Mifune 2.0 with dinosaurs just because of his Jurassic Park history. No, let's see something cool with him. At least I hope so. And speaking Godzilla x Kong 2, Henry Jackman, who composed the music for Kong Skull Island several years ago, is coming back on board to do this one. So I'm a little torn. I'm one of the few who liked the soundtracks for the previous two entries, but I also don't mind his other work. So I'm hoping we can finally hear the classic Godzilla theme in big orchestra again. Here's to hoping. This also began one of my favorite times of the year with the announcement of Ultraman Omega, the next yearly Ultraman series. Right now, we don't know too much plot-wise. The design has been shown off, and I absolutely love it. The red face brings me way back to Redman. Omega is going to bring in new kaiju. There's a lot of new ones, including a penguin kaiju, which is something I've just never seen before. Just looking at its teeth, it appears it won't have the mouth of an actual penguin, which I'm kind of sad about, because if you ever seen the inside of a penguin mouth, it is like high-octane nightmare fuel. But we also have this other new kaiju, which appears to be just covered in drills. This thing would make Megalon blush. The suit might be reused from Barabbas, not Barabbas, I'm trying to think of what his name is, but from Ultraman, Blazar, yeah, it came in Blazar, then also in Ultraman Arc. I gotta rewatch some series. So, yeah, really cool looking monsters. There's a new salamander thing. I'm a little iffy on this one. It looks kind of like a cheap suit. Hoping it looks better in movement. The set looks really cool though, where Ultraman Omega is punching him. It looks like they're fighting at a dam. So, gonna definitely keep my eyes on this as the series is continually shown off. I will also be following it with every actual release. And that now brings us to the best part of being an actual kaiju fan, the merchandise, and all the stuff we can blow our money on. Super 7 comes out finally with a glow-in-the-dark fun GMK Godzilla, and I gotta say, I love it. I was not very impressed with the initial offerings, but glow-in-the-dark figures are a huge weakness for mine, and this just looks cool. I can't wait to have it on the shelf along with all the other glowies I have. Pretty soon, I have a central shelf in my collection that's going to look like a spotlight when the lights are turned off. There's that many glowing things on it, and it's awesome to look at. Then, we also have some new CCP minifigures, the middle-sized line, whatever you want to call it. I wanted to bring these up because I do buy these every now and then. The price of these is starting to skyrocket. There's a new line out that has chrome versions of Hedra, Gigan, and Godzilla 64. I only really want the Gigan, but these things are being released at $50 a pop, and keep in mind these are about the size of a reaction figure, just a little hair bigger, and that's it. The chrome I mean, it looks nice, but $50 for something that's about this big that's a hard pill to swallow in today's economy and for everything that's going on. And it's not just because they're chrome painted. There's other ones that are coming out that aren't $50, but they're still a solid $7-8 more than what I paid for my other ones, including the glow-in-the-dark army that I have. So it's just not something I like to see, but it is what it is. And then we finally got the Movie Monster Series 2.0 reveals of Kaiju, Destroya, and Burning Godzilla. Kaiju looks great, so much better than the initial one. Burning Godzilla is good. I don't know if it's as good as the one I actually already have, which is a 2001 release one. This was actually my first Burning Godzilla figure as well. So, I think it looks nice. I'm probably going to pick it up just to keep supporting the line. And then we also have Destroya coming out. And just like the Burning Godzilla, I have a 2001 version. The new sculpt seems to be also based on this, but it also has the little wings that are coming out the side. The colors are definitely better on the classic. I still think it's kind of funny that over 20 years later, Bandai still can't top the paint job on this Movie Monster Series Destroya. But the new sculpt does look kind of cool. I will probably pick it up unless they do some neat different color options for the G-Store. If they would do something like this, I would definitely be way more hyped for a Burning Godzilla. But as it stands, I think that covers all the major things that have happened in the past week or so. Might have forgot one or two things. If I did, I apologize. It'll come back to me. But until next time, Kaiju fans, peace out.